All right, so we're back. We decided to keep filming videos like this because everybody seemed to enjoy it. We got lots of good comments, right?
Yeah. A lot of comments, actually.
A lot. So we are going to keep filming videos like this. And for now, we're going to split the videos in half. So it will be our full conversation filmed, but we're going to split it down the middle. I'll have part 1 on my channel, which is part 1 is what you're watching right now. And then we'll put part 2 on Nickie's channel. So we'll have links on both of our channels so you know you're watching the right videos. And that's what we're doing for right now. Hopefully it makes sense.
This is all in the testing. Testing.
So this video, though, will be more how our videos will be going forward, where we're just going to be talking. Like, I just wanted to talk to you today. So
yeah,
we're going to film our conversation.
And hopefully our audio is better.
We both have mics. Yeah, we both invested in some new mics. I'll show mine because I don't think they can see mine.
Oh, they could see it.
Yeah, so hopefully it sounds better than it did last time, and we're like even with sound. If not,
I bet it was a man who made these mics.
Yeah, we tried to, this is what mics look like, guys. It's just what it is. And so if you have minds like ours, sorry, that's what we're doing.
Oh, I'm going to try really hard not to die from coughing, but laughing tends to do that, but we can't not talk and not laugh. So here we are.
Well, let's talk about that. You were sick, unfortunately, on Thanksgiving. So what happened?
So we've been coughing literally since we were on the airplane to see you. So it was kind of like a dry cough. I thought for sure it was just like desert and like being dry and allergies. And then it progressively started to get worse, and it wasn't just like in the morning when you wake up. It was like all day. And then Molly was coughing really bad. And so I finally was like, we went downtown. We did like our girls' day, which had men this year. It was definitely not our norm. But we went downtown and we did Santa and Macy's. I live in Chicagoland, so like that was like what used to be Marshall Field, I think. Anyway, they do a whole big like Santa land at Macy's, and they have like the walnut room with the really fancy tree. Well, we were coughing so bad, we were like losing our voice that day. And so I'm like, that was Tuesday. Mm-hmm. And Wednesday, I'm like, if more family was supposed to come over, hang out. So I'm like, I'm just going to take her to the doctor. What could go wrong? And she tested positive for strep, even though she had 0 strep symptoms. But apparently there's like a new strain going around and it's like wild. So put her on an antibiotic. And so basically like we canceled people coming over because we all couldn't go to the doctor since we all have been coughing. So I ended up getting in a minute clinic, got on an antibiotic, but it was virtual. So he didn't like see me or was able to like look in my mouth.
Yeah.
So he just assumed that's what I had, even though the cough they said was not related to strep. Cool. So they ended up like telling us like we should just stay home for Thanksgiving. So we were not planning on staying home for Thanksgiving. We had 0 food in the house. So all of sicklings of us drove ourselves to the grocery store Wednesday night and managed to find the only ham left on the shelf, no turkey, because there's no time to thaw a turkey overnight.
Right.
So there were turkeys, but like we weren't going to buy like, non-frozen one. So we got all the stuff, pretty much everything else that you could think of we had. I mean, and it was just us. It was me and my husband and my daughter and my mom. And we stayed in our pajamas all day. And we watched Christmas Home Alone, the first one, and like the new Santa Claus episode.
Oh, okay.
Which I have to say, I was not impressed at all with the new season.
So Santa Claus is my favorite Christmas movie.
Me too.
But I haven't watched the show because I don't know. Yeah.
I feel like they tried to go somewhere and it's just not where I would have envisioned it to go. And I would have thought that Charlie would have been in it more, but he's not. So that was kind of a bummer. But yeah, I wasn't as impressed. But we had to watch it because like we had nothing better to do. So yeah, that was my Thanksgiving. How was yours?
It was fine. It was normal. I mean, it was smaller. A lot of my side of the family wasn't able to make it. So we had a lot of food because I don't know how to like scale back cooking because
Yeah, I don't either.
we normally have like the same like 15 to 20 people that come for every holiday. So I just like understand how to make that food.
We've been eating like ham for like 4.5 days of like all the sides and the ham because we've had that much food.
Yeah, I had on Saturday, I was like, I can't eat any more of this. And I made like Thanksgiving sandwiches, like the ones from that sandwich shop where it's like stuffing and turkey and cranberry sauce on like rolls. It was so good. So I'm like, okay, I can handle that. But then on Sunday, I was done.
I saw, I might have sent it to you. I saw a TikTok because when you're sick, that's what you do. You just live on TikTok. It was like this girl put stuffing in a waffle maker and made a waffle out of stuffing, like leftover stuffing, then smeared a layer of mashed potatoes and then like your like turkey and then your cranberry sauce. And it looked so flippin' good.
Yeah.
But we ran out of stuffing. So I'm like, that defeats the purpose.
That would be good. Yeah, it's the same concept, but so that would be like the bread of the sandwich. Yeah. So yeah, I'm over Thanksgiving food. I ate probably, you know, the Costco size of pumpkin pie, like it's like ginormous.
Huge? Yeah.
I probably ate like one of those to myself over the past week because I
can't do pumpkin.
I know you don't like it, but
no,
it was good.
We bought a blueberry pie because that was all.
That is so not Thanksgiving. I just have to point that out. It's the opposite of Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it wasn't all that great. So our dessert wasn't fantastic. But then it got me in the mood for like Black Friday. But then I came to think, I'm like, Black Friday has literally been like so far from where it began.
Yes.
Like the sales are like, it should be like Black November because I feel like the whole month of November has been at the same sale price.
I agree.
And
I totally agree.
Cyber Monday.
The same thing.
Is the same deal.
Yeah, totally agree.
What? Did you buy any Black Friday stuff? Or Black November stuff?
I mean, so like last week, I think I did all my Christmas shopping. And so yeah, everything was like on a sale. But like there was no difference I saw logging in like Friday versus today. I even saw like a reel or a TikTok where somebody was at Target and you know how they have the sale sign? They moved the paper out and right behind it was like another sale sign and it was the same price. So it's like, yeah, it's not what it used to be. It used to be fun. I used to go out on Black Friday like 5 years ago. And it was so much fun. Now it's like, yeah, I don't know.
I have a lot of memories actually with my mother-in-law going out on Black Friday morning. And we'd go and we'd buy like stuff for ourselves.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like and like go to like the clothes stores and like Best Buy used to be a real big, you know, thing to go to Best Buy for movies or just like whatever. But like I was kind of shocked that our news was actually showing a crap ton of line for Black Friday. And I was like, people still go out? Like the sale is the same on the internet. Like, I mean, I guess if you had a tradition of going out with like your family or whatever, that's different. But I was just kind of blown away. It was like the caption on the news station was like, remind you of 1991 or something. Because like, you know, people don't really do that.
No. Like it was busy on Friday. Like I had to run to do a pickup order at Target. Yeah. And I mean, it was busy, but nothing like crazy. Like I would have went in the store and been just fine. So I don't know. Normal, what are people getting?
Like a normal weekend kind of thing.
Yeah. So I didn't buy anything specific for Black Friday.
Well, I already told you, but everyone else needs to know that I bought my husband these amazing ball underwear.
No.
The company is called Saxx, SAXX. And you can find them on Amazon. You can find them on their own website. But they're literally like hammocks for their stuff, you know? And it's supposed to like help the guys, you know, air out a little bit down there. And I thought that was the coolest freaking thing. So I bought him a 3-pack. Hopefully he loves his new hammock underwear. Oh, and I bought that snail stuff.
Oh, yeah. That stuff's good.
It's like TikTok freaking fave. It's all I see on TikTok is this snail sea crumb, whatever, moi crumb. What? I don't even know what it's called.
Snail, like what they secrete, like that
Yes,
slime that comes out of a snail. We're putting it all over our faces.
And we're just putting it all over our face. But it works. It's great.
Yes. Yeah. So I've been using it not consistently, but I've had it for like what, a month or 2 months now. And I would put like the smallest drop and it would just dry instantly. And I'm like, I mean, it's okay. But when you told me to like use more, now my life has changed. It's amazing. The best stuff ever.
Yeah. Oh, and I just bought the like cream one that you said you were using too, like the cream moisturizer. Yeah. That came today. So when I like start to like wash my face and feel human again. Yeah. And not live in my bed. Plan to do that
when you come back alive.
Yeah, exactly. Did you overbuy anything?
I was about to. I was so
story of our life.
So I had personally I had a bunch of books in my cart from Amazon, and all the books I had are free on Kindle Unlimited. And so I had to like have a pep talk with myself. You don't need
I wouldn't have done
this.
It. Yeah.
I didn't do it, but I had a cart full and I got out. And then I did the same thing with Homeschool, Gather Around their sale, because it's a good sale. They never do 20% off. But I'm like, we're not going to get to these units. I don't know which ones we really need. I'm just buying to buy. So I got out of my cart.
I guess it's a good sale if you buy a ton of their unit studies, because like, $3 off a mini unit is not like you're not overly breaking your bank by paying $3 more or less. But I was tempted, not gonna lie. And then I looked at my stuff on my shelves, and I'm like, oh my god, I have all this stuff already that I don't use, and like I shouldn't do it.
Yeah. It sucks because it's that fear of missing out. Like, oh, yeah, but there will be another sale.
Yeah,
there will be another sale.
Yeah, but that was like, I mean, I overbought for Christmas a lot, and like I already told like all my friends that we exchange with, like I'm not doing gifts this year. I'm sticking with just family, and like my family and I go overboard with each other. Like I'm talking about like household family. Yeah. Because I was an only child. And so my mom always went overboard for me. And so like now that kind of just got passed down to me. And I don't know how to not have like a tree full of stuff. So, definitely spent way more than I should have. But we'll all be opening and smiling on Christmas morning.
Yeah, it's definitely hard. I think when they still like toys, it's easier to do this like a lot of stuff under the tree, because you can, get a $5 gift and wrap it and have tons of those. The older they get.
Oh, it's getting hard.
Oh my gosh. Like with Emma, 4 things I got her, like 4 items, 2 t-shirts, a skateboard, and skate shoes was almost $200. And that was like double Nico's budget at the time. You know what I mean? Because he is so easy with toys. And so I try with having multiple kids that they all have the same number of gifts to open.
Which is so hard.
It's hard with like the big gap in ages. And so I still, because I just kind of like bought random stuff too. And Emma and Mila, I can like switch some of their gifts around. Like, one, I can give it to one or the other. But I made a whole Excel spreadsheet because I was like, to at least track when I was buying and then how much I was spending on each kid. And it was a little
I
scary.
Didn't track the spending. I tracked what I bought, but I probably should have tracked the spending. That got a little crazy, but like you said, it's really hard as they get older. And like, she's getting 2 big things. We're getting her a new Kindle that is strictly just books. Like you can't do anything else on it. And then she's getting a bed tent. So it like attaches to the bed, and she just got a new bed. So I thought she'd really enjoy that because it's up high too, so our animals can't like do anything with it. Because I don't know why we've had like the ones on the floor for a long time, and they end up like our cat will just like go pee in it. I don't know if it's that like nylon material that sets them off. But I know I'm not alone because I've had other people be like, well, mine does that too. So yeah, it'll be off the ground, and so I'm hoping she'll enjoy it. I don't know. But you just did a video on gifts, right?
Yeah, well, I did part 1, like all the stuff that I got so far, and then part 2 will be the rest of it. So Our big gifts this year it was so weird. Each of my daughters asked for a beanbag, like a big beanbag chair for their
Molly
rooms.
wants
And
that
then
too.
Nico asked for a couch, like a mini couch. So it's
Yeah.
kind of funny. So those are going to be like their big gifts because they're big. And so, that was nice. Like it's nice not buying toys and then knowing like this stuff will last a few years.
Right.
You know, I won't be throwing it out next Christmas.
Yeah, or donating it or whatever.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, I want to pause here because I think we're getting to a good midway point because we're going to start talking about both of us have kids that have birthdays right around the holidays too. So we're going to talk about how we handle that. And then we're going to talk about more holiday stuff like our plans for Christmas, homeschool, book, all those things. So this video is done. We're going to go to part 2. Go to Nickie's channel. I'm going to link it down below. Blessed homeschool mess.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So we're going to end this video. Go to Nickie's channel.